Okay, hello. It's morning. I'm just doing a little bit of light reading. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. Last night I got through more of this than I expected to. I thought I was just gonna sit up for a little bit, probably read like 20 pages, but I ended up, I don't actually know where I got to because I've been reading more this morning, but I think I got like 60 something pages through. And now I'm on 84 pages. So making steady progress. What I'm loving about this is how short the chapters are. I think any mystery, especially like a cozy mystery situation like this, can take notes. Honestly, your chapters can be 4 pages long and I'm happiest girl in the world because that's the kind of pace we want to keep. We want to keep twists, turns coming. So far, we've really just established the relationship between Maggie and Ethan, which it's clear to me that Ethan probably kind of fancies Maggie and has always kind of fancied Maggie, and he maybe thought that they had a bit of a banter going back and forth. Kind of guy that like everybody loves. He's so cool, so attractive, blah blah blah, and she's very like, you're an Instagram profile, you're not a real person, like this isn't real. Which seems kind of true because his backstory is kind of a mystery to us. Maggie's giving like rom-com, like female lead, you know, kind of like a little bit quirky, kind of quiet, lonely. You know, husband just left her for her best friend, classic. The mystery has just started. So I told you that they got invited to a countryside estate. Turns out it was this prolific author known as the Duchess of Death. She's like, think of like, I guess like Agatha Christie maybe could be like a inspiration for this author. Her name's Eleanor Ashley. She owns the estate. She invited them. She's got like a few other people. It's very much giving like Cluedo or Knives Out, like a bunch of random people. Like they were all invited there, wake up the next morning after they were invited and Eleanor has disappeared from a locked room. So I think it's gonna be good. This is a really fun spin on a Christmas book. Hopefully it keeps being good, and I'm liking the look of the length. I think it's either just on 300 pages or just under 300 pages, which I think for a book like this is perfect. We don't need to drag it out. But yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm excited about the romance. I think this would make a really good movie or TV show. Like I could see the banter working really, really well that way, but on the page it can just like fall a tiny bit flat if you're not already there. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're not already kind of expecting a quip, then the quip falls a little bit flat. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not fully, I don't know how to even like describe it. It's just not fully, just on the page, it's harder to really distinguish like tone, especially when something's not really a full sentence. You know what I mean? I need to stop talking because now I'm just yapping, but The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. God, I've had my hair up in a ponytail for like half the day and it's so bad. You know when you have your hair up and you take it down, it's just like, I've made some really good progress. As you can see, I'm probably over halfway through now. 170 pages through and it's just about 300 pages. So I've made a lot of progress today. Really, really loving it. I stand by, like, I think that the banter can sometimes just like fall tiny bit flat, but I still really, really like the characters and the romance and parts of the banter. Sometimes it falls flat, sometimes I think it like fits. Really love the romance we've got going on. It's really cute. We have not moved much with the mystery. It's definitely more romance heavy than mystery in my opinion, but I feel like I'm kind of in the mood for that, so that's okay with me. Like I feel like a full-on romance would have been too much, but I didn't really want a full-on mystery. This is a good middle ground. I'll probably finish it tomorrow, not right now because it is 10:30 and I need to get some more sleep tonight. My dog woke me up at like, no, it was before 7. Sometime before 7 he woke me up this morning and I didn't get to bed until maybe like 11, half 11 last night. I was reading, so I'm going to try and read a little bit, but I'm not going to stay up for long because I really need to get more sleep so I can survive. So I don't know what I'm going to read next, but I'm definitely enjoying the Christmas setting, which is unusual for me. Usually I'm more of like a let's read a cozy book to be in the Christmas vibe kind of girl, but I'm liking these. Hello. I don't think I filmed it all yesterday, but it's Thursday now. And I literally have the tiniest sliver of this book yet left. I basically finished it last night, but I just have the last like chapter and then the epilogue. And I don't know what I'm gonna read after. It's Thursday and I was only gonna make this a weekly reading vlog, but I haven't really vlogged much. I'm off my reading vlog game. I'm not very on it anymore. But I've really enjoyed this. For all that it's like kind of cringe and sometimes I don't actually know where they are. Like I'm like, oh, suddenly we're here. Okay, that's weird. I thought we were here. I've enjoyed it quite a lot actually. The romance is like so good. It's very guy falls first and harder and like guy obsessed and like all that kind of stuff. It's really good. It's like 4 now and I've obviously been working. Oh god, it's dark. But I think I've decided that my next book is still going to be a Christmas romance. The only other romance book I have is The Christmas Tree Farm. I don't really feel like reading that right now. I think I'm going to do a bit of Kindle exploration. Okay, I already have a book in mind that I put on my Goodreads like want to read list. I'm pretty sure it is Set a Christmas. I think it's Single Dad Trope. I think it might even be Second Chance, but I feel like it's like Second Chance, like we met once and then that was it. So it's not really Second Chance. A Single Dad Nanny Christmas romantic comedy. Sounds good. It's by Morgan Elizabeth, who I've read books from her before. I think I've had mixed opinions on them, but this sounds good. A year ago, Jules stumbles upon the man of her dreams in a bar on New Year's Eve. After a lifetime of wanting romantic comedies, she was so sure she found her soulmate, that is, until she learned he has an entire family and blocked him. Well, that would suck. A year later, she's having the worst day she possibly could have, leaving her stuck on the sidewalk outside her place in a ballet costume, watching firefighters condemn her house because of a water main break when a little girl grabs her hand and tells her she's her Christmas wish. That's weird. When Nate's daughter tells Santa all she wants for Christmas is for her dad to marry the real-life version of her favourite doll, he dreads having to tell her the truth. When they run into the spitting image of the doll, ballerina costume and all, minutes later, he's floored to find that it's his dream woman who disappeared from his life last Christmas. Nate's meddling sisters offer his in-laws sweet and his contracting skills to Jules in exchange for watching his daughter, and he jumps on the opportunity. Now he has just a few weeks to use Christmas magic to make her realise they are meant to be. Okay, this could go one or two ways, because this is giving insta love, even like before we even really met love, like it a few weeks from to show that they're meant to be, like they're giving that. It could go one or two ways. It could either kind of serve like boy obsessed, which we've already discussed this video, we love, but it could also just give like unrealistic and cringe. But a little bit of cringe goes a long way. Also goes a long way in the opposite direction. Okay, here we go. Looks like we've got a Miss Jules. I can't find my tutu. Maybe she's a ballet teacher. Okay, hey. It is bedtime. I'm about to go to bed. Bedtime, so I'm about to go to bed. 15 minutes past 10. I have only read 12 pages of this book so far. I'm gonna get in bed and read it for a little bit, but so far, so good. As I said, only 12 pages in, so I have zero opinion, but just thought I should let you know that I did start it. My glasses are wonky because my ears are wonky. We'll see how much I get through of this, I don't know. Hello. I've done such a shoddy job of filming. I don't think I filmed anything today at all. It is 9:30. I'm about to go to bed. So cool. But I have read 77 pages of this. I was about to say, so I haven't gotten that far into it, but that's a decent amount. 29% through, so more than a quarter through. Nothing to write home about, but it's fine. It's actually not Christmassy at all. There's been no Christmas. What I was going to say is that I was only planning on filming for this week, but I don't think I'm going to have enough footage. I haven't like put it all together yet. So what I'm going to do I'm going to say bye to you now for the weekend because I'm going to film something else this weekend and then pick it back up probably Monday, maybe Tuesday, sometime next week. It's only going to be a second for you, but it's going to be a weekend for me. So I will see you shortly. Okay, hey friends. It's actually Sunday today, but I just wanted to drop in. I have been reading, I don't know if I even ever said what it was called. I think it's called If This Was a Movie. I'm at 43% through now, so nearly halfway through. I've not really been like engaged in reading it though. So opinions on this book, it has my least favorite trope for basically making a story. It's what's happened is, obviously I told you about how Jules and Nate met on New Year's Eve, spent 2 nights together, and basically both decided that like, okay, well, yeah, I'm in love with you, like this is gonna be forever kind of thing, which is insanity, by the way. But fun. Sometimes like I like can suspend disbelief and like enjoy a book like that, but that is crazy, we can acknowledge. And Jules saw Nate with his child. He didn't tell her that he had a kid because, you know, I think it's kind of normal to not tell someone that you have a kid immediately. You know, I feel like you can, maybe it's not normal to not tell you. Maybe it isn't. It's normal to not meet the kid, but it's probably not normal to not tell someone that you have a kid. Probably not normal, actually. I take that back. She saw him with his kid and with his sister, and she thought his sister was his wife, that she thought that he had a family and that she was like, he was cheating on them with her. So she just like blocked him. Like I said, his daughter decides she is my doll come to life, you need to marry her. He is like, oh my god, hi, hey girl, what happened? And his sisters are like, oh my god, we've heard about you, blah blah blah. I thought it was going to be like a, she thinks this thing and like we go for ages before she finds out he doesn't have a wife, like, and I was like, oh fucking hell. But no, immediately he's like, oh no, that's my sister. Like she meets his sister and it's like, oh, that's your sister, I thought that was your wife. He is like, I really want to be with you, like I've been thinking about you this entire time. And she's the same, been thinking about him. And he's like, it's not like he's like not saying that he's interested. He's like, I really would love to like continue, like I like blah blah blah. And he's doing all these really lovely things for her, like going out of his way to like help her out, and then also just like he's remembered so much about her and blah blah blah, all these really nice things. Like she told him how he liked his coffee, and this is kind of strange, but he'd kept the syrups that she'd said that she liked at his house and like replenished them just in case like she came back, which is kind of strange, but I get where she's trying to go. I get where Morgan Elizabeth is trying to take us there. This girl Jules is literally just like, no, I wrote off men because of what happened with you. Like, I'm not doing men. What do you mean you're not doing men? Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not just not gonna ever date again. Like, what are you talking? It's just so silly. So this guy who she really likes, she likes this kid. He is like so kind to her and so like obsessed with her and like willing to do so much for her. And he's like, I would really love to like, you know, please just give me a second chance. And she's like, no, I've written off all men because of the misunderstanding between us. It's just my least favorite trope in the world of like her knowing that she wants to be with him, but it's just like some sort of stubbornness that's like preventing it from happening, or like, you know, like I don't want to, I don't why do we enjoy pain? Like there's no reason for you to not want to date this man except for just for this book to be like long. So that's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? That's not good enough. There needs to be something else that makes this a story than just her being a fucking idiot. Sorry. Okay, that's it. I'll probably see you Monday, Tuesday, because I wasn't planning on updating this vlog this week, but I just had to say that while the emotions were fresh. Hello everybody. It is Tuesday now, evening. Sat here trying to read, like skim through some of this book so I can just like get through it because we're only 57% through. And I just realised I have free will and I don't have to do this. Ooh, I think I'm just gonna DNF this because I don't care about this book. It's boring, it's not really giving me anything, and I don't want to read it. So this is gonna be DNF'd, but I do think I'm going to pick another book up for this video just to, like, you know, wrap it up. It's been pretty shit and choppy. So I think I will try and read The Christmas Tree Farm, book that I was most excited to read for Christmas because it's the prettiest. So I will pick that up maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow or something, and then we'll read that for this video, because you shouldn't read books that you don't want to read, even if it's, because I'm just tired thinking, I'm like, it's not bad, like, it's not awful. Like, if I finished it, I don't think I'd rate it like 1 star. It's not awful, but it's just nothing for me right now. Like, I just don't care. So I'm gonna say goodbye, and I will know peace. Hello. Long time no talk. It is Saturday. I'm at my grandparents. We're visiting for the weekend. But I started The Christmas Tree Farm, so I thought I would just let you know that I started. I don't have anything to say yet because I literally read 2 chapters in the car. But I finally started it. I've been putting it off all week. I don't know how much reading I'll get done this weekend because we're just, you know, seeing family. But I'll try. I'll try and update you. Okay. It's so cute, isn't it? Hello, just got back from grandparents. I didn't film anything at all because I was just spending time with my family. And I didn't really read much of The Christmas Tree Farm. I'm using my Harry Potter bookmark scarf thing, which I don't really love. I like flat bookmarks, but we're just gonna try and be festive right now. I didn't really read much of this at all, and I was a bit like, oh god, this is taking me a while. And I wasn't loving the start, but I read a lot in the car. So that's where we are now. I am 245-ish pages through, so I have under 100 pages left of The Christmas Tree Farm. Like I said, started it, didn't love it because the trope is, I guess, kind of like trying to do black cat golden retriever type vibe, you know, like really nice guy, kind of mean standoffish girl. I always struggle with that. I feel like a lot of authors do this when they try and do this trope. They just make the girl mean, just like mean for no reason. So she was giving mean for no reason, like unbelievably rude to a stranger, and that was off-putting. But I got through that part. We are now in, and I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like, it's nothing. It's just got some nice Christmassy vibes. You know, we did some ice skating, we're on a Christmas tree farm. We've had people coming to the Christmas tree farm. We've done snowed in at the Christmas tree farm. We've been doing all those kind of things. Really fun. I really like Bennett. Just a genuinely nice guy, which is, you know, always nice to read. Having a pretty good time. I'm definitely not gonna like think about this when I finished it, but I think I will finish it by today. Hopefully by today. That's the goal. So right now I think I'm gonna go around my room, put all my candles and Christmas lights and stuff on, and just like maybe unpack, maybe edit, watch some Vlogmas, maybe read, just, you know, chill, Christmas vibes. The day is finally here. It's finally happening. I'm finally finishing this fucking video. Oh my god, it's now Thursday. When did I last speak to you? Sunday? Why am I incapable of just picking up the camera and saying, hi, by the way, I finished the book? I've been really busy. I did finish The Christmas Tree Farm. I think I finished it, not the night, that Sunday, I think I finished it Monday. I ended up rating it like a 3-star, I think. It kind of started off with a kind of like, I like you, but no, like we can't do anything about it, which to me is a bit silly because they're grown adults who don't know each other. If you both like each other, then there doesn't really seem to be a reason to me why you can't. It's just, you know, silly book trope. But I don't think that lasted for too long. They then kind of went into a like, okay, let's kind of like date and like I'll basically live with you until I have to leave for New Year's. Like he's leaving the town on New Year's because he doesn't live there, which again is kind of like, I hate when there's a date on when they have to leave and it's like they're saying, oh, this isn't serious, this isn't real, when it clearly is. But they kind of acknowledged that this was real kind of thing, so none of that really bothered me too much. I feel like overall it was fine because I feel like with books like this nowadays, if I don't like it, I won't read it. So the fact that I finished it says it's readable, you know. In terms of like the characters, I started off really not liking Kira and I thought I was going to do an effort because of her personality. Kira comes across as just very, very mean to this random stranger, but we get through that quite quickly. I think for what it is, a Christmas book, it's a pretty decent one. So, and it's a very cute cover. I had some fun. I read a really good Christmas book, really loved. I'm still thinking about that first book. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed and that you will come back again soon, right? I'll see you guys next time.